Processing. And I can tidy up my whole desk space. I just booked my ticket to New Zealand. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm so excited. So that makes it official. I am going to New Zealand on my working holiday in March of 2024. On entry, I will get a year to live and work in the country. So yes, that's the big update. That's the big news for 2024. You're welcome to join me for the journey, the ride. I'll be sharing as much as I can from the whole process. But yeah, this has actually been a long time coming. I'm 29 right now, and the program is for 18 to 30-year-olds. So I'm really like right at the cusp there of eligibility just due to my age, but we're getting in there, we're gonna get done. I bought the ticket, so that's a lot of the committing that one does. Oh, I can't stop dancing around like a dork, but I really am excited for this. Had to share that moment. It feels big and like there's a lot of great stuff coming. I'll be starting off in the Wellington area and then seeing what I can of the country. It'll be based on what jobs I'm doing or any other opportunities. It's as much of a mystery to me as it is to you at the moment of recording this, so we'll just see where it goes. Alright, here's a little context on this video. If you happen to find me because you're interested in New Zealand's working holiday visa, kia ora, welcome and thank you for watching. I'll just introduce myself and bring you up to date real quick. My name is Yvonne and I make videos about travel and also my reflections from life on the road. I used to make YouTube videos about teaching English in Japan, and then later on about traveling in Croatia and Europe as a digital nomad. But I'm super excited to be back on this platform to make videos about this awesome working holiday experience in New Zealand. That said, I no longer want to just limit my channel to travel, so you may see some other topics and various things I'm up to, such as my hobbies, mindset, lifestyle, creative projects, pet sitting, or we'll just have to see. In any case, there will definitely be more New Zealand videos, so please stay tuned and subscribe if you want to come along for the ride. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it's been a while, but it's super cool to have you here as always. So without further ado, let's get back into the vlog where I'm about to chat a bit about what I'm doing back around YouTube and also why I decided to move to Aotearoa, New Zealand. So I wanted to come out here and chat a little bit about what's coming next. Apologies for the quality of this video. I had actually taken my nicer camera with me, but I didn't realize the battery pack wasn't in it, and I walked all the way out here, so I'm not going back to the battery, but yeah. Today's my last day in the Seattle area before moving to New Zealand for a year, 1 year on a working holiday visa. At least 1 year to start. I don't really know what comes next, but so yeah, I'm really moving to a new home for the unknown amount of time. I'm going to embrace it and make the most of it. I'm super excited. I'm a bit chaotic, like messy here today. There's a lot to get done, a lot going on. I'm trying really hard over the past few weeks to spend a lot of time with my family and focus on them. Reading books, just being as peaceful as I can, taking good care of my body and my mind. But yeah, onto a completely new adventure tomorrow. The longest flight I've ever been on, 14 hours. That's the Los Angeles to Auckland portion. There will also be the initial Seattle to Los Angeles flight, and then after Auckland, of course, the Auckland to Wellington flight. So I've got a huge travel day ahead of me. I've just turned 29. I'll be crossing that big 30 mark over in New Zealand. So yeah, definitely a new adventure on the precipice of a new chapter era of my 30s, but I'm gonna go out with a bang for my 20s. Not that kind of bang, but you know, a big year for the closing year of my 20s. I never quite left Colombia mentally. I left there in December. Came to spend a good chunk of time with my family because I knew that I was going to be living in New Zealand for a year, and then potentially I'm thinking of going to Australia, so it could be a while that I'm out of the States. So yeah, it's been lovely spending a season with my family. There are nephews now, and it's different, way different. My place is different too, but no less wonderful. So yeah, but it's definitely seasons of change. I feel like I've gotten a lot older really quick, and some of that's just the pandemic, because I feel like I aged like 6 years in 1 year in the pandemic. So yeah, anyway, I'm just in a tranquil mood, reading a book down here, just sort of settling my mind, getting ready for the big journey tomorrow. Last year I didn't really film anything for YouTube. It's actually been a couple of years since I posted to this platform, and that's because I wasn't sure who I wanted to be, what kind of storyteller. Didn't really know what my theme or my purpose was. I was really excited to become a digital nomad, but I didn't really want to build an identity around that either. Some people do that a lot better than me with a lot more useful information. I didn't want to go and copy what a bunch of other people are doing, and also I was navigating the roller coaster of freelancer life, switching clients, maintaining, steady income. It was hard to find a longer permit or visa in Croatia for that reason. Plus you need to make like triple what Croatians do, which often wasn't the case for me. I was getting into the groove with things in Colombia. I traveled to Colombia to attend my cousin's wedding, and it was absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it was almost a preview or like a testing mode, a trial, not trial period, but like a model for what I would love life to look like in general. I was surrounded by really wonderful, deep, like reflective people, soulful people who made time for you and to go deep, and I have struggled with that in my time post-college, finding those groups, often because I move around so much. I would choose the same decisions tenfold over and over. Everyone embraces their lot. I picked to travel, and I'm able to out of choice and not necessity, so I definitely see the huge privilege there is in that. But it's always hard to say goodbye. I was really finding myself in Colombia too, but I know I can come back to Colombia, and I do intend to, and I also intend to keep up practicing my Spanish. But the the slight challenge with the working holiday visas is you can only start them prior to age 30, or up to age 30. I think you can enter any time before you turn 31, but my window for that was definitely shortening, and I wanted to take advantage of that experience. I used to live and teach English in Japan, and some of my favorite people in the world, they are from New Zealand. They were fellow English teachers in the town where I lived, and we also saw the early days of the pandemic together, and they really helped me keep it together, and they even helped me move in that process through different prefectures. And that was such a painful goodbye, because I intended to stay in Japan for 2 years, but COVID being thrown in there totally threw me off track. But many people had it way worse, so I'm not complaining, but of course I felt like I was leaving Japan a little prematurely. What came next was beautiful, and I'm really appreciative and grateful for it, but life's got to keep moving on, keep on keeping on, and that's what I did. If I didn't leave Japan, there's probably so many of the experiences I had that I couldn't have had in Croatia, Germany, pet sitting. I might have found these things eventually, but not in the way that it unfolded. So yeah, I'm at peace with the past, so it's taken time to reconcile what leaving Japan was for, and did I get what I was looking for? I think in a lot of big ways, yes, but I am missing that kind of steady group, because a digital nomad will move places every month to a couple months. It's complicated with the visa restrictions or staying somewhere for longer than 90 days. So this is allowing me to stay in one place in New Zealand for 12 months, which to me feels like such a huge amount of time. But my sister, who, you know, lives here in the Northwest, she was joking with me. She said, you know what, Yvonne, a year really isn't a long time at all. That's gone in a minute. Like, it goes so fast. So I cracked out about that. We just have very different mindsets. But yeah, she's wise. I ask her many things. I consult her advice and her thoughts and feedback all the time. I'm really glad that we have that relationship. One of the things that makes the international move so difficult is being away from my family, who I'm so super close to. So yeah, that's the hardest. They are all super supportive of me and my dream and my travels, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. So thank you, Mom, Dad, Carly, whoever's watching, maybe my nephews, hello. Thank you, I adore you, I love you forever, all across the world. So thank you for your support, and I'm excited to catch up whenever that happens, probably soon. Yeah, I think that's all I want to share at this point. Like I said, I have my work cut out for me, and yeah, New Zealand is on the horizon. Like, it's crazy to think I will be like based or living in New Zealand in like 2 to 3 days. Here goes nothing. Vamonos. Okay, that basically wraps it up for this video. Thank you very much for your eyes and ears and coming along for the ride. We're really just getting started. In the next video, I'm going to dive into what my flights, arrival, and first few weeks in New Zealand have looked like, and also how it's going so far. Spoiler alert, it's been amazing. So yeah, lots of good things to come. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.